going on, YouTube community? It's your boy YfgmBlogTv coming straight out of Cincinnati, Ohio. So, the Seattle Seahawks, with the grace of God on their side, they will be headed to Carolina to face the Panthers in next week's game. This game was pretty crazy, man. The Minnesota Vikings, they had their opportunities to win this game, but they blew it. They had a couple missed opportunities. One particular opportunity was when Russell Wilson, he dropped the snap ball. He fumbled the snap ball, and Russell Wilson, he does what he do best. He scrambled and he connected with Doug Baldwin for a 27. I think it was a 20. What was it? A 27-yard reception, I believe, and potentially that got them the scoring touchdown. And then right after that, they ended up kicking a field goal to take the lead. Then also Adrian Peterson with the fumble. That really hurt them too because they was in route. So at least try to get a touchdown or possibly a field goal, but Adrian Peterson fumbled. So everything, they had their opportunities to win this game. And then we all know what happened at the last couple seconds of the game. Blair Walsh, oh my God, I feel so sorry for him because he was 3 for 5 in postseason already. But this was a chip shot he could have just easily made. Now, some may blame the holder because the laces was facing to him. I believe he missed one already like that when the laces was faced towards him. But hey, man, things happen. Crazy things happen in the playoffs, and this is one of those particular moments. Now, from what I was reading, before Blair Walsh missed the 27-yard game-winning field goal attempt, kickers had been 189 of 191, pretty much 99% on field goals of 27 yards or shorter this season. So, man, what a hell of a way to lose this wild card playoff game, the Minnesota Vikings. Because honestly, I thought they seriously had it wrapped up. All they needed was a field goal, and there was no way that the Seattle Seahawks was probably going to score. But kudos to the Seattle Seahawks, man. In the fourth quarter, both defenses played very, very well. Especially, the first 3 quarters of the game. The Minnesota Vikings, they kind of let up in the fourth quarter. They didn't really let up, but, they kind of slipped on that missed opportunity when Russell Wilson recovered that fumble and managed to throw it to Doug Baldwin. No, not Doug Baldwin. I'm sorry, to Lockett. It was Lockett who caught the ball, if I'm not mistaken. Damn, I can't remember who caught it. It was either Lockett or Doug Baldwin. I think it was Lockett who caught it, and I believe Doug Baldwin, he's the one that got the touchdown. That's what it was. Doug Baldwin got the touchdown. But you just felt sorry for the Minnesota Vikings because the Seattle Seahawks, they've been there. They've been in the Super Bowl twice, So it would have been nicer to see a different team try to advance to the Super Bowl. But hey, man, missed opportunities is big when it comes to playoff times. You have to capitalize on the opportunities that you have, when they're presented to you. Both teams turned the ball over once. Total yards for the Seahawks was 226. The Minnesota Vikings were 183. Neither offense really dominated. They had their moments to each quarterback, but they didn't dominate the game. Both offenses. It was a lot of just great defense being played. Russell Wilson was 13 of 26, 142 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Bridgewater was 17 of 24, 146 yards. I like Bridgewater, man. I just wish sometimes he can throw a little bit higher over the defensive line. Sometimes he kind of throw like right in their eyesight, and then a lot of times the balls get batted down. Adrian Peterson, 23 carries, 45 yards. I really feel sorry for him because, he's only going to be able to play at a high level for so long. It would be nice to just see him advance in the playoffs, But, he did fumble the ball, but that didn't end them the game, But that fumble was pretty crucial. Time of possessions, Seattle Seahawks 27-34 seconds, Minnesota 32-26 seconds. First downs, Seattle 13, Minnesota 14. So, that was a nice touchdown by Green Bay. It was pretty much an equal game. It was a well-balanced game because neither offense dominated the game, but both defenses stepped up and played big. Cam Chancellor, he made a couple plays, but he made a big mistake with the holding penalty that got the Minnesota Vikings pretty much in field goal ranks to possibly end the game. But Blair Walsh, man, I know it's hurting him right now. Of course, everybody's going to try to blame him. It's really not his fault. I mean, yes, he should have made it, but you have to be a kicker to understand like how to was going through a kicker mind in pressure moments. I think if those laces were not facing him, he possibly would have made that kick. Um, but you know, good effort by this team, the Minnesota Vikings. I mean, I don't think nobody even saw them possibly getting in the playoffs. You know, for them to even be able to manage to hold the Seattle Seahawks, play them this well was a shocker to me because Russell Wilson, he was just playing so fucking great late down the season. Offense was on fire. And then coming to this game, the Minnesota Vikings, they pretty much contained them the whole game, except for that fourth quarter, you know, when things kind of got out of hand for them. You saw the momentum shift. But other than that, man, yeah, kudos to the Seattle Seahawks. They got lucky. That was some luck. That was luck. They had luck. They had God on their side on that one because man. But anyway, guys, tell me what you thought about the game. Final score was 10-9. They will be facing the Carolina Panthers. This should be an interesting game. And I'll do my little preview of that game later on this week. But anyway, comment, subscribe, favorite, like, share. Check out my previous videos. Hit me up on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all those social media sites. I'm out. Deuces.